You never know when it'll come, but there comes a moment in every workday when you realize that you're not going to be doing anything productive for the rest of the day. Hey, guess what? This is my theme song. Can we all just agree to completely ignore whatever comes after DVDs? I really don't want to have to start my collection all over again. I always get slightly terrified every time I exit out of Word and it asks me if I want to save the changes and I didn't make any changes. There is nothing worse than that moment in an argument when you suddenly realize that you're wrong. Do not machine wash or tumble dry means I will never wash this. I always hate being the one with the remote control in a room full of people watching TV. I mean, I like this show, but does everybody else like this show? I bet everybody else in the room is just wishing that they were the ones holding the remote control. I mean, it's only a matter of time before everybody in the room just gets up and leaves. Are we still going to be friends after that? Every time I watch the Olympics, I find myself cheering for both the American team and the Chinese team. No, I'm not Chinese, but I'm pretty sure that if the Chinese lose, they get executed. I hate it whenever I miss a call and I immediately call back and it rings like 9 times and goes straight to voicemail. Like, seriously, what did you do after you called me? Drop the phone and run away? Whenever I meet somebody for the first time, I get really terrified to not say something that they already haven't told me, but I learned from internet stalking them. I like all the music in my iTunes library, except when I have it on shuffle. Then I only like about 1 in every 15 songs. Sometimes I will look down at my watch 3 consecutive times and still not know what time it is. Don't you think it should be called unplanned parenthood? There are some people whose numbers I keep in my phone just so I know not to answer it when they call. I think that if in 40 years from now I come to find out that I'm sterile, most of my disappointment will come from not knowing about my condition in college. Did you know if you rearrange the letters in the word earthquake, you get that queer shape? You know, if I had your social security number, I would not have any idea what to do with it. Even under perfect circumstances, most people have trouble locating their keys in one pocket, their ringing cell phone in their other pocket, and pinning the tail on the donkey. But I'd bet my last dollar that each and every one of those people would have absolutely no trouble locating the snooze button at 6 o'clock in the morning from 4 feet away within a second and a half every single time. My 8-year-old baby brother asked me in the car the other day what would happen if we ran over a ninja. How the heck do I answer that? I wonder if cops ever get frustrated that everyone they drive behind obeys the speed limit. Did you know that if you rearrange the letters in the word mother-in-law, you get woman Hitler? How many times is it appropriate to say what before you just smile and nod because you still don't hear what they're saying? While driving yesterday, I saw a banana peel in the road and I instinctively swerved to miss it. Thanks a lot, Mario Kart. MapQuest really needs to start the directions off on like number 5. I'm pretty sure I know how to get out of my own neighborhood. I find it really hard to believe that there are people that actually get in the shower and then turn on the water. Did you know that if you rearrange the letters in the word election results, you get lies, recount? Have you ever been driving down the street and it was really, really loud and you were just trying to listen to your radio and you rolled down the window and it was really, really loud so you couldn't hear your radio, so you turned your radio up a little bit, but then you kept driving and it kept getting louder and louder and you still couldn't hear your radio, so you turned it up a little bit more, and then you kept driving and there were sounds outside the car that were getting louder and louder and louder, like the wind passing in the other cars and then the road construction, and for whatever reason you just can't hear your radio, so you turn it up a little bit louder, and then finally you get to your destination, you park the car and you turn it off and you go inside, and when you come back out and you turn on your car again, the radio is really loud! Okay.
Ooh.